Zack Snyder, the visionary director who brought you 300 and Watchmen, bring you Sucker Punch, which came out in 2011. Does this movie have a plot? Yeah, it does. I'm going to tell you a little bit of the plot, so I'm not going to tell you the whole plot, because if I tell you too much, I might as well tell you the whole movie, which I don't want to do. Baby doll, don't ask, that's what she's just addressed by, is sent to a mental institution, which some bizarre reason becomes a brothel, and she forms an alliance with Sweet Pea, Rocket, Amber, and Blondie. Don't ask me why, that's what they're just addressed by. And she forms a plan to escape, and they gotta get all these elements together. I'm not gonna say what the elements are, but the question is, will they succeed in escaping? Well, you're gonna have to see the movie to find out. This movie got a lot of bad reviews, even by Matt Atchity, who is the editor of RottenTomatoes.com, called this movie a steaming pile of dog crap. I really don't think this film is really deserving of that. I mean, there are a lot of worse movies out there that are more deserving to be called that, but I don't think Sucker Punch is one of them. Am I saying this is a great film? No, it's not a great film, but it's not terrible either. I mean, Zack Snyder proves what a visionary director he is. I mean, you've seen it in 300, and you've seen it in Watchmen, and you see it here in Sucker Punch. I mean, the way he films fight scenes and knows when to put in the slow motion effects perfectly. And three main leads, Emily Browning, Abby Cornish, and Jenna Malone, all give fairly decent performances. Not Oscar worthy, but I thought they were all good. Now, Jamie Chung and Vanessa Hudgens, well, they were just useless to this film altogether. I didn't really feel they served much of a purpose, except where they were in this fantasy scenes and they were this female expendables. Then they served a purpose, but other than that, they were just useless to this film altogether. Carla Gioni was good. I mean, her character she does give a real good Russian accent. Doesn't sound phony one bit. Oscar Isaacs was good too. I mean, he's the guy who runs the brothel. I mean, when he comes in a room, he's just really menacing. He can just do anything with this cold eye stare. And why did this movie bomb? Well, I think the reason is the movie never feels fully realized. I mean, you know what it wants to say, but you get the feeling it never fully says it. Well, my explanation for this is, people are asking, why is she in a mental institution, then she's in a brothel, then she's in this sci-fi fantasy world? Okay, the only explanation I can come up with, Baby Doll's crazy. And when you're crazy, you live in your own worlds where you lose sight of what's real and what's not. That's the only explanation I can come up with. But, and the Scott Glenn character, who appears in her fantasies as this Obi-Wan Kenobi mentors type person in all of them, I wish more explanation came from where what inspired him, what was the inspiration for it, where did Baby Doll get him from? But that sort of gets explained, but it doesn't. Is this a great film? No, it's not terrible either. Compared to some movies, it's watchable at times. It is. So all in all, I give Sucker Punch an 8 out of 10. Sayonara. Bye-bye.